You walked in for one thing, you left with a cart full of things you never planned to buy. It wasn't an accident, it wasn't a coincidence, it was a trick, and you walked right into it. Every layout, every smell, every soft note of music playing overhead was designed before you ever stepped through the door. Not to help you shop, to make you forget you were shopping at all. Here's the trick: stores don't sell you products, they sell you a mood. Retail researcher Paco Underhill spent decades watching how people move through stores, tracking thousands of shoppers with hidden cameras to study their exact behavior. What he found was strange. The longer you linger in a calm, comfortable environment, the more money you spend, even when you walk in with a strict list and a clear budget. That's why grocery stores place bread and milk at the very back, not for efficiency, for exposure. Every extra aisle you walk is another aisle of products silently asking for your attention. Notice the lighting too. Bright, warm light over fresh produce makes fruit look richer and more vivid than it actually is. Cooler light near electronics and mirrors makes you look slightly better than you do at home, just enough to feel good in that moment. Then there's the music. Slower tempo music makes people walk slower, browse longer, and spend more time near shelves. Faster music does the opposite. It speeds people through a store during busy hours, so checkout lines don't pile up. The tempo isn't picked for taste, it's picked for your pace. Psychologist Robert Cialdini calls this kind of subtle environmental pressure a form of social proof and scarcity working together. Limited time offers, red clearance signs, countdown timers, even a sign that says only three left all create urgency that bypasses careful thinking. Your brain doesn't ask if you need it, it asks if you'll miss out. And the checkout aisle, that final stretch lined with candy, gum, and tiny gadgets, isn't random either. By the time you reach it, your mental energy for resisting purchases has already been spent making bigger decisions earlier in the store. Researchers call this decision fatigue. Your willpower is a battery, and stores know exactly how to drain it before you reach the register. Even the size of your shopping cart matters. Larger carts have been shown to increase how much people buy, simply because a half full cart feels incomplete. Stores didn't make carts bigger by accident. They made them bigger because emptiness creates pressure to fill it. Online stores learned all of this and built it into code. Countdown timers, only two left in stock, recommended items that appear right as you're about to check out. The same psychological levers, just rebuilt in pixels instead of shelves. Smell plays a role most people never consciously register. Certain retailers pump specific scents through their ventilation systems: fresh bread near bakeries, faint vanilla near clothing racks, because scent is tied directly to memory and emotion in the brain. A pleasant smell doesn't just make a store feel nicer, it makes you stay longer, and time spent in a store correlates almost perfectly with money spent in a store. Even the placement of mirrors is calculated. Stores often place mirrors at angles that flatter rather than reflect accurately, subtly improving how shoppers see themselves while trying something on. Feeling good in a fitting room translates directly into a higher chance of buying what you're wearing. There's also the matter of anchoring. A jacket priced at $400 sitting beside one priced at $150 makes the cheaper jacket look like a steal, even if it's still expensive on its own. Your brain doesn't judge price in isolation, it judges price in comparison, and stores control exactly what you're comparing it to. None of this means you're careless with money. It means you're shopping inside an environment engineered by people who study human behavior for a living, while you're just trying to grab milk and bread. The next time you walk into a store, pay attention to what you notice first: the music, the lighting, the path your feet automatically follow. None of it is neutral. Every part of it was built to slow you down just long enough to change your mind. You walked in for one thing, and the store was counting on you leaving with far more.